you're a Cancer, born June 21st to July 22nd, let's see what's in store for you for the month of October 2018. Let's tune in and find out. So, Cancer, I just feel like you enter this month, feeling a little pressure, maybe even a little down in the dumps, a little anxious. And I see, I just see things kind of opening up for you this month, just letting go. I just see this kind of like, all this tension and it just releasing. So I think as you get further along in October, you're going to feel a little more relief. You're going to feel a little clear about your situation, about what it is that you're asking to do, whether that you're interested in moving or changing schools or letting go of a relationship or trying to start a business. I just see a lot of pressure and pent-up energy and a little bit of sadness happening. That's what I want you to do. Just exhale, right? You guys are super sensitive, super loving, heartfelt beings. And it's been tough, right? For some of you, it's been tough. And now there's some really great stuff that's going to open up for you. And we just have to allow ourselves to be able to be in pace with the universe, right? And I know some of you are rushing and you can't rush. It's like there's this strong wind in your face and the universe is like saying, stay put. And you're going, no. So you just have to listen. You have to listen, be where you are, enjoy where you are, take advantage of what is happening for you right now. And the best way to do that is to be appreciative. When you're appreciative of your situation, the way everything is in this moment, time stops. And the universe can fill us up and give us everything that we need. So all that kind of nonsense about I don't have this and I don't have that and I wish I were there and I hate this, it can just all go away, right? So just slow down, Cancers. Look at what's going on in your life right now and appreciate it. And appreciate exactly where you are. And by doing that, you're going to be filled up, and then the answers can come in, right? Then the next thing can come in, okay? All right, so now let's just begin with romance. For those of you in a coupled romantic situation, what's in store for you for October? Let's tune in and find out. Well, I feel like, Cancers, like you've been trying to hook yourself onto something that makes you feel secure, right? And whether that's a relationship or whether it's school or whether it's your career or a person or a best friend or a pet, nothing is clicking. I feel like you're underwater and, and it's like you're trying to hook up to something and it's not happening, right? So you're feeling like you're just floating and nothing's happening and you're not getting anywhere. Oh, I got a headache. So let go of that, right? So for romance, if you stop trying, it's going to happen. So first of all, the person you need to fall in love with is yourself, right? So begin with self-love. I know some of you go, that's so lame, but it's the truth. So if you can just start, and I know some of you also go, I know, I love myself. I'm a great catch. What's wrong with everybody else? All right, so just hear me out. So start with just loving yourself exactly where you are under all conditions, right? Single or with somebody or not with somebody, right? Or with somebody who's not paying attention to you, or they're working all the time, or they treat you bad, or they talk down to you, whatever the story is, right? Whatever the reality is that you're experiencing, send it love, send it compassion. By sending it compassion, you now have a chance to change it. So what I see with your romantic relationships right now is this difficulty of connecting and being heard and feeling one another, right? So all there is to do is just have patience and have compassion for your partner. When you have compassion for your partner, suddenly they stop and they can see you differently. And I know sometimes externally we look at people and we make up stories about what's going on for them. We have to stop that. As Cancers, we can sometimes feel into somebody as to what's going on for them. We also have to stop that, because just because that means we can feel their sadness. And then when we say, wow, you're feeling sad, it kind of keeps them there, right? And it sort of outs them. And they maybe didn't want to feel sad. And maybe they didn't want to be sad. So we have to be careful when we feel so much about where somebody else is at. We have to give them the room to show up differently for us. And the way we can do that is hold them with compassion. And just hold them with compassion. By holding them with compassion, now they can step into how they want to be with us. Oh, I just want to tell you I'm feeling sad. Or they can show you their jovial side and push that away. It's not for us to out the other person, but accept them where they are and who they want to show us. And where all the problems become in relationship is when we think how this other person is acting and responding, and they should be doing it differently, right? Wrong. So our job is to love them where they are. So Cancers, if you can love your partner where they are, do it with compassion. That's going to get you out of the story. It's going to get out of your own feelings about them. It's going to elevate you. Have compassion. It's going to bring silence and peace to you. It's going to give them freedom to show up to you differently, okay? So this is what our work is this month, Cancers, is to move into compassion for ourselves and others. By moving into compassion for ourselves, we're going to feel safe. We're going to feel good. We're going to feel like everything's okay. We're going to feel like we have divine timing, which is really important, because otherwise you're going to feel like I shouldn't be here. I should leave. I should be someplace else. And this is why people break up in relationships, and then they have to repeat the lesson because they didn't get it, right? When you get your lesson in the relationship just goes away and everybody feels complete. When it's incomplete, that's because we've cut it off too soon and just said, I'm done and I'm out of here. And then it repeats, right? So you don't want to be in that sort of pattern. Now, as soon as you do that, this relationship will come back around if you have compassion, if this is what's happening for you, right? So I do see those of you in coupled relationship bringing compassion to it and the relationship falling back in love and really blossoming beautifully. Now, Venus is retrograde October 5th to November 16th. Venus is the planet of beauty, love, art, physical appearance. So it's not a great time to go change your appearance. It's not a good time to run out and get a facelift or do a tummy tuck or anything like that, or to get a whole new haircut or a new color. This is the time to keep the status quo around that. However, if you're looking for love and you don't have love right now and you're looking for love, you can still find love because the universe is just bringing it to you in a different way. It's bringing it very slow. We still have our innate sense of being able to trust a good individual, to be able to feel our way through things in terms of like, wow, that's somebody really I'd like to know, right? We have that creator consciousness, that gene inside of us that attracts and brings love into our life. We just don't have the extra energy of the planet Venus pouring extra love into it, saying, oh yeah, go for it. Instead, we're enjoying it. So it's going to be a little bit of a slower pace, but still extremely important because two things will be happening. We're going to get to know ourselves and how we fit together with this other person and how it comes together. Right now you're rushing and it's not working. So when we slow down, we're both coming together like this, and then over time, it's going to lock in. So it's going to be a really nice, gentle, slow process. So what that means to you is go have fun, go hook up, do the things that you do, but don't have expectations around it, okay? I'm not saying you not to have romance. I'm not telling you not to have sex. I'm just saying have no expectations about it, and you're going to be fine. And when you instead bring the self-love to you, you're going to see that the universe will bring the right and perfect partner to you. So you may have several different people that you meet over this next 6 weeks while Venus is retrograde. And then we move into Mercury retrograde. As Venus retrogrades and leaves and goes forward, November 16th, Mercury takes a turn. And on the same day, November 16th, goes retrograde until December 6th. So we're getting these 8 weeks basically of forcing us to slow down and experience relationships in a new way. And by December, early to mid-December, you will have the best relationship ever, both with yourself and with a partner. You may decide, I'm not ready for a partner because I'm moving. I'm changing colleges. Or you may find that the perfect partner exists someplace else and you're moving there. Or you may find that the perfect partner exists and everything is happening and blossoming beautifully. So much can transition for you guys, Cancers, in these next 8 weeks that I just want you to be present and not miss your life. Just slow down and appreciate your life exactly how it is right now. And so much more is going to come in. More information is going to come in. More joy is going to come in. More harmony. When you're out of alignment with where you want to go and you're trying to force issues and press issues and hate where you are, the whole world crashes around you. It's not fun. The way to correct it is appreciation, okay? All right, Cancers, let's look at love. Well, we looked at love. Let's look now at money and career for Cancers. Money's good, Cancers. I see you having money. I see money coming in. I see a block of money coming in, so you might get a loan. You might get a gift. but I see a nice chunk of money coming in for you early in the month and then again at the end of the month. So there's like 2 opportunities to earn some decent money, Cancers, this month. So I like that a lot. As far as career goes, it's blossoming. I think I see plants coming up and opening up, like something flowering and opening up and stabilizing for you. So beautiful energy coming from Mother Earth to support you in, and it's something organic, right? And whether it's like literally organic, like food or plants or things like that, or it's just organically grown. In other words, you have this great idea that turns into a moneymaker. I'm just seeing organically grown ideas turning into money for you this month. So any idea that pops in your head, it really should be followed through because it could actually turn into a lot of money for you. So just know that. There's a creative force here that's very organic about making money for you guys this month. Amazing. All right, let's look at your health, or Cancer's health. Your rhythm cycle is coming up. Your hormones, your menstruation, all of that is coming up. Testosterone. So the male and female energies needing to be into balance, coming into balance. So just want to harmonize with them. If you're somebody who's on the other end of the spectrum, perimenopausal or menopausal, you want to get yourself in and see a doctor and make sure that you get all the nutrients that you need. If you're a young girl struggling with menstruation and your cycle's out of order, you want to get to a doctor and make sure that that everything's appropriate for you. There's different things that can be done. I love the medical medium. He's a friend of mine. He's amazing. He's got a great book out. He covers all these kind of conversations and gives homemade remedies for you too. So pick up the book, go see him online. He's amazing. And just check out Anthony's work. It's medical medium. It's really good. That will help you as well. So just know that there's this, I want to say coming up, right? Like you're just coming up. It's like you're being planted, Cancers. Like you're being newly planted and everything is coming together and everything is being orchestrated in a beautiful way. And whether that's to give birth to you as a new identity or actually give birth and you want to have a baby, you want to have a child, there's opportunity here, there's information coming in to help you move in that direction. All right, you guys, let's see if there's any final surprises for you, for Cancers, for this month. Yeah, so I really feel your heart opening up and that this month can really be a lot of fun. I really see you connecting with good friends and travel and letting go of some of the kind of this moodiness and meanness that has kind of covered you. I feel like that's moving off the scenes and I feel like you're moving into this really great month of October. A lot of fun. There may be some moments, like around the 9th or 10th, I feel a little bit squeezed. And then a little bit of cloudiness over the full moon, October 24th. There might be a little bit of a sensitive thing that comes up around there. But the end of the month and this whole next week, I'm feeling just an opening and excitement, all before that new moon, October 8th, which is in Libra. So really lots of energy and lots of fun for you guys this month. All right, Cancers, enjoy the month. Use your sensitivity with compassion for yourself and others. And just move to that compassion and it's going to be your saving grace all month. All right, love you guys. I hope you like my intuitive astrology. If you do, please click like, share it with your friends, and comment below. Have a great month, everyone.